everyone, how's it going? Thank you here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a nice day. I hope this video makes it a little bit better. So back into the dungeon we go. So we were left, and left, so we're on the pilot. I'm just going to change a bit of the audio here. Yeah, popping these off a little bit. Oops. Yeah, that should do it. But no, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've had a nice weekend as well. Or a week, whenever you're watching this, I suppose. Let me just buy everything I can here. Jump in the shop with somebody else's credit card. And then we'll get started. So, warm up run, first run of the day. I'm hoping that it goes better than the last one. If you watch the last episode, the convict definitely brought us back down to earth, so we're going to have a shot at the pilot here. I'm hoping, actually, I forgot how accurate his gun was. I'm actually hoping to get the other parts of the bullet in this run. We'll see how we go on with it. I'm also hoping to have some pilot luck with his little lock, but we'll see how we go on with that one. But for myself, I've had a fantastic weekend. I was dog sitting for my mum. Me and my girlfriend went up to Prestwick to babysit. I will say babysit, it's because I have little babies, but to dog sit. So I had a fantastic time down at the beach, enjoying that beautiful, beautiful wind and rain that is necessary for Scottish weather, Scottish summer. But that was really nice. I've always been a dog person myself, but when I met my girlfriend in the flat we live in, that just isn't plausible to have a dog at this stage in our kind of life, so I settled for a cat. But once we move out into something a little bit more spacious and such, we'll definitely be adding a dog to our family. But that's a wee bit in the future. But it's something to look forward to, you know. I'm looking forward to having a wee dog. I think the next dog I'll get though will definitely be a rescue. It's definitely something I've kind of we've been thinking about as well, actually looking. I definitely think a rescue dog will be our first dog. That being said though, it wasn't my first choice, the cat being like our second option. Like initially I did very much want a tarantula. I'm a big arachnid lover. But that was quite like it wasn't the spider itself that put her off. She was quite she was quite understanding of that. It was more so the food that the spider needed. She would not budge. Let's try a lock. She would not budge at all on the fact that I wanted to keep and breed live food, because I think about cockroaches, they add up and then you have to get them delivered and what for late and all that kind of thing. So I was going to breed my own cockroaches, and that was a definite no. Understandable, because a spider escape you can find, cockroaches maybe not the nicest thing to find lying about. And then after that it was rats that I wanted, because I think they get a bad rap, rats. It's the hands, I think, it's the wee human hands, but they are very affectionate. We're not talking sewer rats, we're talking, of course, domesticated rats. And she was more keen on a rabbit, but every single time we went to look at the rabbits, after we looked at the rabbits, she was straight on to look at the cats. So I thought to myself that if I end up getting a rabbit, I'll end up getting a cat and a rabbit. So I'm just going to skip the middle guy and just go straight to a cat, which is what we got. And I am now a converted cat person. I do think they are fantastic. I say they, the one we got was fantastic. Wee puds, but it was a funny story as well, because again I wasn't very cat person, and my girlfriend had been always looking for cats, and we finally found this little cat, and I knew I had to save him, because his pictures that the people had posted who were getting rid of him because their daughter was allergic the pictures they had posted, they had on a tutu and like some sort of like cowboy outfit, and I'm like, this cat has to get out of there. This cat has to go. We need to save this poor cat, which is exactly what we've done. Like, as soon as we seen that, I don't know, once we seen him, it was the time to get him, and we got the train straight up there, got him and got him out there as quick as we could. Tutu ripped right off him. It's funny as well because she wanted to put on a bow tie, and I said absolutely not, no bow tie for our wee man. So since last doing this, I have done a wee bit of research, just on the basics, just to kind of see, and I do know that this here is a wee secret that we can use. So we can stop this here and then bring it into the fire. You can use this barrel, or alternatively if you've got a water-based weapon, you can just use that. I'm just going to make sure not to do anything daft here, just bring it out. There we go. Oops, fantastic. So I wasn't able to record as many kind of little videos as I wanted to while I was staying at my mum's, but now I'm back. I'm going to have as much time and much fun as I can on this game. That's a big gun, which I can't afford. Okay, on to the first boss of the day. Here's hoping that it goes quite good. Excellent, okay. We have got our flash ray. Oh, the trigger twins. But no, again, anyone who's watching this, I hope you've had a fantastic weekend, or week, or whatever day of the week it is that it is at the moment. It's always good to hear how people who are watching this are getting on themselves. So let me know how you get your week started, how it's finishing, how it's going. In the comments, just drop a wee message. And again, any recommendations for any game that you think I might enjoy, I would be a big fan of that. I want to focus on the shady twin. Get rid of the cool twin. It's like that meme, Daniel and Cooler Daniel. Twin and Cooler Twin. So let's try and perfect this. I'm sure I should be able to. Even though I back myself into the corner. Whenever I gasp or go quiet, it's because I'm actually focusing. Twins down. Excellent. Pick up the gun that we've used before and pick up our heart. Excellent, excellent. So me and her have actually been watching the final season of Peaky Blinders. She got me into it, and then I go through these kind of, what's down? Can we jump down here? Oh, it's just nothing. Oh, I think that's maybe something later on. But we got into it, and then like most things when I'm watching them, I fall away quite quickly. So she was always like, oh, let's watch it, let's finish it. And I was just kind of get bored of it. I was done with it. And then she convinced me to finish it, so we've just been watching the final season of that. We've still got a little bit left of it to go. But it's been good. I'm glad I actually decided to watch the rest of it, because it has been a good season. Very dark, but enjoyable. I need to go to the cinema though and see that new horror movie that's out. Depending of course when you're watching this, it may not be new. That Black Phone, I've heard good things about it. And I don't mind the horror. I'm a big Jessie though, I must admit that. I'm a big Jessie. But at least in the cinema nobody can see you hiding behind your hands. Especially if it's very dark. So I can go and see it without any judgment from anyone else having a look at me. Perfect. Let's just try it out here. Fantastic, we were very lucky with that. But no, I was at the beach walking dogs and that, and I realised I need to get my cardiovascular training up again. Oh, I completely forgot to go down the hidden path. Oh, what a dafty. I can't believe I've done that. I can't believe it actually. Don't listen to that, I can't believe it. I have got the memory of a goldfish. Actually, I think a goldfish would give me a good run for my money. That is abysmal. But I've been doing my driving lessons recently as well. I know what you're thinking. I know you don't know my age, but you're probably thinking I'm old enough to be driving, and you're right. I'm old enough to be driving, but it's because I've never had the need for it. Whenever I've had to go somewhere, to play football, or if I used to go to like boxing shows and such, I used to always be able to get a lift, or I'd always live near my work. So I've never had the necessity for it, but I've got to the point in my life now where I just think it's a bit more of a requirement, and I think it will open some doors as well, because the public transport system in Scotland isn't the best, and I'm sick. I've got a feud going on with the number 2 bus at the moment. I think they are intentionally just not turning up on time just to kind of grind my gears, and they're winning. Like, I say it's a feud, but there's no contest there because, pardon me, because they have good weight under my skin. It's amazing, it really is. So, to try and get away from hellish buses, I am definitely keen to get this test sat and passed, which I think I'll be able to do. What is this? Eye of the Beholder. Fantastic. I've always wanted, you know that expression, beauty is in the eye of the beholder? I wonder if there's a similar expression for people who are blind. Is it beauty is in the palm of the beholder, or the hand of the beholder? I don't know. What is this? Blocking her again? I can talk to him? Oh. What? What is he? Oh, I thought it was his body, but it was his gun he was holding. But no, I've always been curious as if there was an expression for people who are blind. I wonder if there is a different expression. It'd be interesting to know that. Maybe we'll look that up actually. No health bar for blocking? I suppose there must be a minibus then. Yeah, and he's down. I love using this. Oh, I can get 2 items. But no, if you know the answer to that, I would love for you to drop it in. Is there an expression for blind people to use that can replicate using now the beholder? Excellent. Just jump across. Food boss. And it is the anaconda. I cannot believe I get hit there. No, that's not good. Okay, I'll take a lot of hits here. I used to always think that these little guys would be like little eggs that just, oh, this has been a terrible fight. I forgot how hard this guy was. Especially if you're playing with Babylon's Zan. I thought this guy was supposed to be a shredder. But it is me who is getting shredded. Fantastic. That wasn't the best. I have went from 5 to 2 hearts, but there we are, the game is there to make sure that my hand has been held. Brilliant aura. Fantastic, everyone. But I've been keeping an eye out of games for myself, like up and coming roguelikes, and there's one that caught my eye, but it's not until I don't think it's coming until next year because it's a Kickstarter, but it's a bit of a wee oxalotl and it looks quite interesting. But again, I'm kind of keeping an eye on stuff that's coming out more recently that is really good out. It's an interesting conundrum as well whenever you start, because that's my first time ever doing anything like this, like any sort of talking whilst playing, or just talking in general. I've never done, not talking in general, I mean I do talk, but I mean trying to kind of keep dead air as silent as possible really. Like I've never done anything for radio or anything like that, but it does highlight the fact that it can be a difficult thing to do. Talking. Oh, what is this? Oh, I like this. But it can be a difficult thing to do. If you've ever tried it, if you've ever tried just talking without stopping, trying to create a conversation, it's a difficult thing to do. But it's enjoyable and it's an art and it's that whole thing as well where you have to remember that you're not just having a conversation with yourself, you're talking to your audience and the people who are watching. They can't answer back, but but they're still there, and it's nice to know that they're still there. Oh, I shouldn't get hit there. But I was at a restaurant when I was in Prestwick, and it was strange. Like it's an adult restaurant or a normal restaurant, but it was playing The Lion King, and I haven't seen the original Lion King for so long, not the remake one, which I thought was abysmal. It was creepy actually, the new one, didn't like it at all. But I was watching it, and I was just thinking that it was a very strange thing to have on. No kids either, like it wasn't as if it was being requested by parents to kind of keep their kids quiet. It was just on, but it was an enjoyable watch. Let's see if we can get the wee jump boy. Really can't. But I'm sure we're looking for a room on this floor that we can do a minecart room that we can deal with. Unless that was in the last one I missed it, but there should be a minecart room that we can deal with and get a piece for the gun. Excellent. I'm sure the telescope's quite good. So is this stem. I'll leave the stuff for now. Talk to the devil and he shall appear. So it's supposed to be a secret. I wonder if it's in this one. Oh, we're close. Perfect. Here we go. I will keep that, thank you. Excellent. Oh, I didn't take Shay all the way back, that's nice. So we will send that back to Forge Master. I can't believe there's nothing closer to this, but that's fine, it's something there we'll go to. But going back to the car thing, again, I'll leave everything too late, so I've left it very, very late, so I'm looking forward to my the insurance policy they're going to give me as somebody who is this age who hasn't driven. But I was thinking the things I've missed out on as well, like kind of getting cheap. Like, I've started enjoying So I used to only ever drink like rum before I met my girlfriend, and then she basically said to me, I don't want to date a man who doesn't drink beer. So I started drinking more beer, got into it, and I've never looked back. But recently, I have really been enjoying cocktails. But we're at the stage now where your average cocktail is now going for £10. Like, I remember like back in the day, you could get a good cocktail for fiver less. But now we're at a £10 cocktail age, and it's just unfortunate this is the time that I've chose to. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's get the bad stuff out of the way. And let's open this bad boy. Oh, and it's another item. That's fine. But no, I think it's that horrible thing as well where a cocktail night out is not a cheap night out. To be fair, there isn't any cheap nights out anymore. Like, it depends. Actually, it depends how much a lightweight you are. I used to kind of think that was a bad thing, like being a bit of a lightweight, like yeah, pal, I think funny now, oh, first one to kind of get drunk, and that kind of stuff. But then as you go older, you realise it's probably the best thing. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm just going to concentrate on this because this is something you need. Like, you know, if you're good at math, this is your game. Because you can get your protractor out. Yeah, you're not laughing now, are you? But no, it was something that I used to think was a bad thing, and then again you get older and you learn that it's not a bad thing at all, because it allows you to go out on the cheap. There's some weird music this guy's got. There's definitely some guns I've picked up that I haven't encountered. I can't remember this javelin. I remember the fire hand that just shot out flames, but I can't remember this javelin. This javelin sounds great. Oh, whoops. Okay, here we go. The boss is this guy. This is the guy that killed me actually in the last video. As the outlaw. It did not go well. Right, beat it. Okay, maybe this is the countries. Oh no, that's not good. I have to apologise for being so quiet here. I have just realised how little health I've got and how difficult this boss actually is. I destroyed that. This is the Bane. Oh god. Not again. Okay, this is definitely something I need to get better at, but I can do that. You know what I seen recently came out? I never got into it, but I know, great thing. It's one of those games that I would love to. Fantastic. I'll enjoy watching people play, but myself playing it, I'm not the biggest fan of it. But the new Cuphead DLC released, and again, like I said, like I love watching people play it. I just can't find myself getting into it that much. But I understand why people enjoy it because it's a fun game. but again, maybe not for me. We're flying through this, by the way. We could get the pilot has been fantastic. We're going very fast. You wait, I'll be speedrunning on this speedrun, and that's in no time. Except of course there's a lot more to do than just what we're going to do here against the dragon. Oops, wrong guy. And we got him. Fantastic. Kill that king. Wee lich guy. I'm trying to think if there's been anything else happening in my life at the moment. I don't think not really. I've got a pleasant week coming up. It was a horrible week last week for my work rota, but this week's fantastic. Again, you get back into training. I haven't been doing that too recently. If you guys do a bit of training, let me know what kind of training you're doing at the moment, what you're enjoying the most. Kindle's blanks? What's that all with? But let me know what type of training you've been doing. I'm always interested to hear. Oh, nice and thick. I'm always interested to hear what people's training regimes are. And how long you've been doing it for. Like, are you going for more kind of stamina based, strength based, power based? It's always interesting to hear about it, other people's kind of gym experiences. You know what it is as well, like I enjoy talking about like kind of stuff that I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying at the moment, like I've been playing on and off at Hearthstone that along a lot of times, and recently I went to I thought too big brain for me, like being a big dafty, like there's no way I would be able to kind of pull it off whenever you see videos and that, it's crazy. But I went to a pre-release for Magic the Gathering somewhat recently, and I really enjoyed it actually. It was really enjoyable. So there was a secret lair, which is like what do you call that? A time-based release type thing for a deck that consisted around flipping a coin, and it's something that I am terrible at. I have got awful luck when it comes to calling heads or tails, but it's a deck that consists of that. So I picked it up, and I have to admit, it has been months. Like I ordered it months ago, and it's been confirmed, all that kind of stuff. Because I've been waiting. Like I'm not gonna. It's a pre-constructed like deck that I think will be quite a lot of fun to play with, to go out, meet people, and that kind of thing. But I'll tell you what, if you ever need to get a deck in a hurry, do not get a secret lair deck, because my golly gosh does it take its time coming. I know that expression, good things come to those who wait, but I wonder how long they meant when they were talking about that. That's daft. I'm talking about us going fast, but I'm also not talking about us dying, which could also be a possibility. But I'm sure we'll make it through. Oh, he's good. Got him. Fantastic. Okay, so I've seen this one as well. And this one, I do apologise guys, is going to be time consuming. Like, unless you have got flying, you are going to be here for a while. Oh! Didn't mean that. I do not have the health to be doing that. Really? I'm sure this is how this is supposed to work. That one's over the edge a little bit. No. this is not good viewing, I can imagine. This is grim. I do apologise for this. Jeez. I wonder what Dave looked at this and said, what a fun little puzzle that nobody is going to get annoyed at. Just can't get this to fall straight either. Oh jeez. How on earth can... Oh, I'm a bit dafty. I was doing this completely wrong. Oh, but actually, about. Let me just change this gun. Do that. Alright, this'll do me. Oh, that is much better. Look at the distance you're getting on that wee bounce. Oh. I can make that now, can I? There we go. Sorted. Fantastic. That just didn't steal about 5 years of my life. Right there. But nah, that'll do. Magic. Let me just swap that out. Do that and that. Excellent. Now all we need to do, by the way, I've just realised, is like this is not, we cannot die now. Dying is not an option, because that cannot be done again. So I will be on my best behaviour when it comes to getting through this. There'll be no shortcuts, no cheating, nothing. Only the best guns in action you have ever seen. But we can do that easy. Nothing holding us back. Especially with this absolute laser of a weapon. Pinpoint. It's interesting to look at a coffin. I wouldn't expect a bullet to get put in a coffin. Oh. I like it. It is a tongue cheek on the AK-47, fantastic. And then here we get the wee money peddler. Have we been to the shop? No, I don't think so. But that's fine. We're doing good, guys, we're doing good. Let's just get to the end here. Okay, so there's a boss, but we're going to try and find the shop, try and get some health. And then go from there. Maybe, have I been in the shop? I just can't find them again. That isn't angry slime, it's counselling that slime. How on earth has he been corrupted? That's fine. Oh, it was a mimic. That's my first mimic. And listen, I'm telling you, top tier dungeon play, that's it. You don't skip any corners. What is this? Backup gun, watch your back. Here you are. Yes, we're still alive. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Looking good, looking good. Here we go. Boss, nothing too difficult for us. We've got this. Okay. Let's get this started. Who have we got? Oh no. This is not good. But it's okay when you get like a very overpowered activating. Oh, that just ran out. That was daft. Oh no. That's fine, you've got this. Fantastic guys, that wasn't too bad. We shall not become part of that wall. We'll take the health, we'll take this gun, and we'll move on to the next level. Fantastic. Again, once we get this bullet built, then we'll be able to actually kill some pasts instead of just saying bye bye to them. It's an interesting concept, killing your past actually, because if you kill your past, doesn't that change the future? Which then means that if you change your future, you can't go back and change the past. Which would then mean that the past has happened. I don't know. Because if you go back and change your past, it means you weren't there to go and change your past in the first place, because there wouldn't be anything to change. So I wonder if that works out then. No. Got me, and it fired me away. But that's fine, trying to go this way anyway. Does it reset? That's fine. Does the hand stay? No, the hand goes. I suppose that stops people from farming the hand. Excellent. I think as well, opposed to just this, I will be going to upload some, it's a bit of a sorry state at the moment, but I will be uploading some Hearthstone content, which I do find quite relaxing and things like that, so that should be quite good. This isn't good. This champion has been the MVP of this run, and if we do get to the end here, that'll be the reason why. I don't mind not beating the dragon as long as I get to the fours. Actually, maybe unless if I give her these, I wonder if she makes it, pardon me, or if she makes the bullet on the spot so that I can actually use it straight away. If that's the case, I wouldn't mind beating the pilot past. At the very start. Excellent. Doing good here, guys. 2 hearts though, so we're 4 hits. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Can't afford that lovely stuff to give you. Oh, should I make it? Oh, here we go then. So then once we get past this dragon, maybe we get the chance to actually kill the pilot past. If I get the chance. I should have used my ability there. Squash that spider. It's funny to think what you would go back, because I know in this game that when you go back to the past it is like huge life changing moments that would change, but I wonder what I would go back and change, because I don't know, compared to these guys where it's life or death, I don't think I've had anything really to that degree, so I don't know what I would go back and change. Maybe just an embarrassing thing I said at some point, but then if that's the case, if it's just embarrassing things I've said, then I would be spending a lot of time in the past. It would just be the one bullet I need a full AK-47 magazine. AK-47 magazine of the past. Get the job done. Ah, that was poor. That's okay though, I think we've got this. But it's something I've learnt from the last run, is not every run has to be taken for granted over a win. Sometimes you've just got to accept it. You lose. What is this? Gunmate gauntlet. Armour every floor as we hit the last floor. Fantastic. That's what you're after. Right, and it doesn't help at the end here. We're almost actually out of bullets for this, but that's fine. Get it finished. Blank, never going to say no to that. Into the big room. With a wee guy who definitely needs a pair of glasses. Can he shoot straight? I'm always going to say thank you to that. There he is. Get yourself Specsavers, mate. Get those eyes checked out. And now it's empty, so... Okay, that's perfect, it's automatically swapped. And then we're moving on, just getting one step closer to finding the boss. I feel like the Ice Cream Company though piggybacked on the gun's success. I wonder, because obviously we don't get guns here in Scotland, so I wonder, do you get Magnum ice creams in America? Can you go into a shop and be like, give me Magnum, and you know what you're talking about, they don't think that you're trying to like, let them know that you've got a gun. I wonder if that's a thing. Because that's something as well that I was talking to. I talked to my pal, and I think I get way too often now. We're talking about that, like, because it's quite funny, like, in Scotland, if you're getting a sandwich, or you're making a sandwich, you could be like, oh, I'm making a piece, or a piece of piece. Oh my gosh, I went in the last life. I can't. Okay, that's not good. I'm actually quite worried about this now. safe here. I can't believe it. At least I gave her the parts of the gun, but that was poor. I apologise for that. Anyway, the wee anecdote I was saying was how we get a piece in Scotland, you get a piece in cheese, a piece in ham. So I can't imagine you go to America and say, hey, I've got a piece on me. If you say that to maybe a law official, I don't think they'll be too happy. They'll probably tell you to get on the ground and put your hands behind your head, but all you actually mean is you have got a piece of sandwich on you. Anyway, with that terrible idea, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to put up another video. Hopefully I'll see you in that one. Have a good time.